Welcome to Titus Talk, ladies and gentlemen. Today is June the 15th, 2024. We watched Clash at the Castle. But first, before we get to Clash at the Castle, we got Against All Odds. I already told you guys one match that already happened. That's Sami Callihan versus Jonathan Crucial. We got a crossover. We knew this was going to happen anyways. And we got a return on this show. We got Sami Callihan versus Jonathan Gresham. We already know who won that. It was Sami Callihan because of the help of Kushida. Acting like he's a doctor or a scientist, whatever you want to call him. Then we have Masha Slamovich and Alicia Edwards versus the Hex. Allison Kay and Marty Bell for the Knockouts Tag Team Championships. World Tag Team Championships. The winner of that match is still your champions, Masha Slamovich and Alicia Edwards. And then we got Steve Maclin teaming up with Mike Santana to versus the Rascals, Trey Miguel and Zachary Wentz. And the winner of that match was Steve Maclin and Mike Santana. I'm surprised they actually won that match. We had PCO versus Rich Swann with AJ Francis. The winner of that match was PCO, and Steph DeLander just agreed to go out with PCO. I have a bad feeling that this is a bad thing for PCO because Matt Cardona could come back, and it could be a betrayal to Mr. PCO. Then we had the System, Brian Myers and Eddie Edwards with Alicia Edwards and the person that helped them versus the Nemeth brothers, Nick Nemeth and Ryan Nemeth, for the TNA World Tag Team Championships. The winner of that match and still the Tag Team Champions, the System, because of the help of the returning of Dirty Dongo. He came back. I don't think Oleg, aka Bobby McCall's is part of TNA anymore. I don't think so. I don't think Johnny Bravo, or whatever his name is, I think it was Johnny Bravo. Wasn't his name Johnny Bravo? The manager of Dirty Dongo? I don't know. They changed that. Then we have Frankie Kazarian versus Joe Hendry. Ladies and gentlemen, people thought Joe Hendry would win this match with Ace Steel, but the winner of that match was Frankie Kazarian, and we heard that Ace Steel got in the face of Frankie Kazarian. I don't know what else happened on there, but we do know in Chicago there will be a street fight. It will be Frankie Kazarian and Ace Steel versing each other. I believe so. I think Santino made that match. We have Mustafa Ali versus Trent Seven for the X Division Championship. And the winner of that match, and still your champion, Mustafa Ali. We got ABC, Chris Bay and Ace Austin versus a new tag team of Eric Young and Josh Alexander. And the winner of that match was ABC. And ladies and gentlemen, Jordan Grace had an open challenge for her Knockouts Championship. And the person that accepted it was NXT's own Tatum Paxley. She was the one to get the title shot. We already knew that she was getting it because she's the one that tried to steal the Knockouts Championship at NXT Battleground. I thought it would be Ash. I don't know if that was going to be the best match right now. But Tatum Paxley, I'm happy they did a crossover for both shows. I think they kind of made the NXT Battleground more bigger than this one, but hey, I'm happy Tatum Paxley gets an opportunity even on NXT and on TNA, so that's pretty cool. So ladies and gentlemen, the winner of that match is still the champion was Jordan Grace. Nobody won any different companies' championships, not yet. Whenever this makes it more official. Made it more official. Ladies and gentlemen, we got another thing that's official. I will tell you guys more about it when we get to the main event. We got main events. Moose versus Broken Matt Hardy. In a broken rules match for the TNA World Heavyweight Championship. They tried everything. But ladies and gentlemen, at the end, Broken Matt Hardy accidentally speared his wife, Rebecca, into a table, and then he got speared by Moose. Moose retained the title. And then the System attacked Broken Matt Hardy. The Nemeth brothers tried to help him. The numbers was too much. Joe Hendry tried to help him out. Too much. The numbers didn't work out. But ladies and gentlemen, one person came, and he got to knock everybody out of their seats. Was Jeff Hardy making his return to TNA and start whacking the system with chairs, twists of pains, swanton bombs. Jeff Hardy is back. He's gone from AEW. Now he's on TNA. And ladies and gentlemen, that's pretty cool to see for him. Maybe he will actually get used now. Because he did nothing when he was in AEW. People thought he would win AEW World Tag Team titles. It doesn't feel like the Hardys had any legacy in AEW. Matt Hardy, the only good thing he had was that rivalry with Sammy Guevara. It was interesting, but he had a dumb rivalry with Adam Page about money. Like, they haven't done anything. Even none of their matches was so memorable because it's all random matches that they had. So maybe this will actually help them, and if this whole WWE and TNA crossover is all three brands, not just NXT, we could see the Hardy Boys come back to WWE, and they don't have to be on full contracted to WWE. They could have a big pop, and then they could go back to TNA. So some people didn't want them back in the WWE because they're older, right? Because WWE has these young, talented wrestlers now, and they don't want Matt Hardy and Jeff Hardy to kind of screw that up. But now, if they want a big pop for tag team wrestling, now they can bring the Hardys, and they don't have to sign them because they're in TNA. They have this partnership with WWE to get a big pop like they got with Jordynne Grace, and they can't sign. She doesn't have to sign anything, doesn't have to sign a contract. Just like the Hardys, they don't have to sign a contract, and WWE doesn't have to sign them. Speaking of signing, Chad Gable made official. I believe he was on a podcast in the UK, and he made official that he re-signed with WWE. Chad Gable is still on the WWE. So, did he win the Intercontinental Championship at Clash of the Castle? Almost the Champions. Clash of the Castle? I will tell you guys. Ladies and gentlemen, first match. I'm surprised this was the first match of the evening. Was the I Quit match. Cody Rhodes versus AJ Styles for the undisputed WWE Championship. They need to get rid of that undisputed word and just call it WWE Championship. For the title, I thought it was a pretty, ladies and gentlemen, it was a pretty awesome match. I enjoyed this I Quit match, but I feel sorry for AJ Styles because he was about to do a phenomenal forearm, and then Cody throws this chair at him. He fell on the apron, wobble around, and he doesn't know what to do. So it looks like he's trying to do a front flip, but he lands on his head onto the table. Like, top of his head landed on the table. The table wasn't broken. His head broke the table. So I feel sorry for that. But ladies and gentlemen, we saw the parts. AJ Styles got in the face of Mama Rhodes. She kept smacking AJ Styles in the face. AJ got so angry, he threatened Mama Rhodes with a chair. So, ladies and gentlemen, the winner of that match was Cody Rhodes retaining the title after he handcuffed AJ Styles. AJ Styles brought the handcuffs to the ring because he handcuffed Cody Rhodes. And then Cody Rhodes handcuffed AJ Styles into the on the ropes. And then he starts smashing AJ Styles with a steel chair. That didn't make him quit. So Cody Rhodes brought the big giant stairs and he lifts it up, and he was about to whack AJ with it, but AJ cowered out and he says he quits. But Cody Rhodes looked at his mom, and he remembers what AJ did. So he still smashed the steel steps onto AJ Styles for his mom. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Cody Rhodes wasn't done yet, because he went up to the stage to hold up his championship until Solo Sikoa came out. He was clapping as well until the rest of the Bloodline attacked Cody Rhodes. The Bloodline attacked Cody Rhodes, and then Randy Orton and Kevin Owens came out to help Cody Rhodes to fend off the Bloodline. No, Hikaru and Jacob Fatu did not show up. I believe, like I said, I think Hikaru will be the first one to get debuted, because if they're going to try to make Solo's group strong and destroying everybody until Roman Reigns shows up, because if Jacob Fatu is part of the Usos and Roman Reigns, they had to make that team up still. The Usos not a thing yet. Roman did not make his return. Jimmy Uso didn't make his return yet. So I think they're going to work on Solo's guys, his group first, and let them dominate for a couple of months. They've been doing that, dominating. And then they're going to work on Roman Reigns' team in the next 2 months, something like that. People are saying Roman Reigns will return next month in July, but we still don't know when Jimmy Uso makes his return. Is he going to return when Roman Reigns returns? Or we wait until a couple of weeks for Jimmy Uso return? Will we see Jey Uso return, come back with the bloodline when Jimmy Uso does? Or we have to wait for a couple of weeks for that? Well, ladies and gentlemen, Uncle Howdy thing popped up and it says the message is coming soon. And that message is going to be happening on Raw. So the message is coming soon, ladies and gentlemen. Even Michael Cole talked about it too. Ladies and gentlemen, we have Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill versus Alba Fire, Island Dawn versus Zoe Stark and Shayna Baszler for the women's tag team titles in a triple threat match. I thought it was a pretty decent match for all three of these teams. But ladies and gentlemen, I'm surprised who won this match. The winner of that match and your new WWE Women's Tag Team Champions, Island Dawn and Alba Fire. Because they were making this team, Belair and Jade Cargill, one of the dominant teams, and they lost. I believe didn't Jade Cargill? No, I don't think Jade Cargill got the pin. It doesn't tell me who got the pin. I know it's not Bianca Belair. No, it was Jade Cargill got the pin because Bianca Belair was trying to break it up. It was Jade Cargill that took the pin. I'm surprised that she took the pin. But we got new tag team champions. We have Sami Zayn versus Chad Gable with Otis and Maxine Dupree. There was a lot of drama happening in this match with Otis and Maxine Dupree. But at the end, Chad Gable keep on telling Maxine and Otis to attack Mr. Sami Zayn. He told Maxine to he gave Maxine the Intercontinental Championship. He distracted the referee and he wanted Maxine to whack him into the head with the championship. Didn't do that. And when they were outside the ring, Sami Zayn was hurt outside the ring. He was leaning on the at the ring apron. And the referee got distracted again by Chad Gable, and he wanted Otis to hurt him. But Maxine is the one that's stopped Otis. But if you guys didn't know, Chad Gable kind of landed on Maxine's ankle. Her ankle. When he was trying to do the ankle lock onto Sami Zayn, Sami reversed it. He rolled out and he shoves Chad Gable into the ankle of Maxine Dupree, and then ladies and gentlemen, Otis just walked away while holding Maxine Dupree. Walked away from Chad Gable, and Chad Gable got a Hula kick and the winner of that match. And still, the Intercontinental Champion was Sami Zayn. How did that happen? I thought that was part of his contract, but you know what? Now we will see the Creed Brothers join him. We got Bayley versus Piper Niven for the Women's Championship. What I noticed is that every match is a championship match. But ladies and gentlemen, Bayley versus Piper Niven with Chelsea Green. Chelsea Green got herself kicked out by touching the referee. And she was grabbing his shirt. She won't stop touching the referee. And the referee says, "I'm the ref, so I'm going to kick you out." But the winner of that match was Bayley. Then we have Drew McIntyre versus Damian Priest for the World Heavyweight Championship, and the Judgment Day was barred from ringside. On this list here, they name all the Judgment Day members: Dominic Mysterio, Finn Balor, and JD. No Carlito. No, Carlito didn't even show up. But ladies and gentlemen, it was a pretty decent match. I feel sorry for Damian Priest. He tried to do a springboard, and he got his leg caught up into the ropes. His ankle was caught up on the ropes. So he had a bad ankle injury. But this was a pretty decent match, but the referee got knocked out. Drew McIntyre got a Claymore. He was getting ready for a pin. 1, 2, 3. But no referee. A referee ran in the ring. He hit 1, 2. He stopped. We didn't see who it is, this referee, because the camera was just showing us back of his head. And it was CM Punk saying 2. CM Punk just screwed Drew McIntyre out of the World Heavyweight Championship. Drew McIntyre grabs CM Punk, shoves him into the corner, but CM Punk, he did a low blow. And then Damian Priest wins the match. And we heard that Drew McIntyre got so mad, he put his hands on Corey Graves. And Wade Barrett had to save Corey Graves. Oh my goodness. Drew McIntyre is going to be pissed on Monday Night Raw. He's going to get angry, and CM Punk, you should stay injured, because now you screw this guy over. I knew CM Punk was at Scotland, because people are saying that CM Punk was at Scotland, but I didn't know he's going to be part of this the championship match. Now they're making it personal. They made this whole rivalry personal now. CM Punk screwed Drew McIntyre out of a world title in his own hometown. In his own home place. Oh my god. I want to see if people actually want to make fun of that ending. I thought it was a pretty cool ending. Not cool for Drew McIntyre, but ladies and gentlemen, Drew got screwed once again because of CM Punk. He got screwed at WrestleMania when CM Punk tripped him, but this time, Drew McIntyre didn't do it this time. But remember, CM Punk is so angry that Drew McIntyre was talking trash about him. He hurt his arm and all that stuff. Everything was about CM Punk. CM Punk got angry. So, a lot of things happened this weekend. For Against All Odds, NXT star showing up on TNA. Jeff Hardy's back. That's pretty cool to see what Jeff Hardy could do in TNA. And now we're going to find out who Uncle Howdy, what is his target. I thought his target will be Sami Zayn. It could still be, because he, that thing that popped up that says the message is coming, it happened during the Intercontinental Championship match. And it could be Sami being the first victim of Uncle Howdy. It could be. Because now they're coming to Raw, and now he interrupted a Raw match. Well, he didn't really interrupt it. He's just... His thing happened during a Raw match. Not a SmackDown match, a Raw match. The Intercontinental Championship match. So let's see what Uncle Howdy is all about on Monday Night Raw. Let's see. Ladies and gentlemen, I think that's it we had to talk about WWE, and nothing really about AEW. They had their 1 year... No, I think that's tonight. That's tonight. They have their 1 year anniversary of Collusion happening tonight, I believe. Or they did it last... Is there a sports game happening today? I have no idea, but I know there's a 1 year anniversary for them. So, yeah, that's pretty cool for them. They're playing a whole bunch of matches on there. Some random ones that I don't really care for because it's all random. There's no story to it. You need to put a story in your matches, like, seriously. Yeah, it's cool. They do flippy-dooby-doos. It's a great match. But where's the story? Even with Ray Phoenix and Will Ospreay, there was no story. Well, there was a story. Will Ospreay and Swerve Strickland. That's the story. And sometimes when they do a rivalry, one of the guys pays a different person. Even the world champion will pay somebody different before their pay-per-view. So, yeah. But there is no story in some of the matches. Even the trios match with House of Black versus... Who they're facing? I think it was the Bang Bang Gang. What was the point of that? Where did that story happen? I need to start watching Rampage, or they just need to start telling us more stories on Dynamites and tell us what's happening on Rampage and what's happening on Collusion. Normally don't tell us anything. So if you guys enjoyed this video, hit the like button, leave a comment below, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and I will see you guys for Tuesday for Monday Night Raw results, and we will see Uncle Howdy. Finally, see Uncle Howdy. No more these teasers. And no more puzzles. My head's getting broken now with these puzzles. I really didn't try, but seeing everybody doing these puzzles, it's hurting my head. Like, seriously. But if you guys enjoyed this video, that's all for today. Tell us out. See you guys Tuesday. There's no I hope every father will have a happy Father's Day tomorrow. I don't have a video tomorrow, so I can't say happy Father's Day to everybody tomorrow. So I'm saying it now. Happy Father's Day to every single father that is watching this video, or if whoever is. I don't know what I'm saying, but happy Father's Day to everybody. So yeah, that's interesting. I don't know why I'm saying that's interesting, but that's interesting. That's all for me today. Tell us help. See you guys Tuesday. Bye.